Yo, 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 y'all get in here, man. Y'all get in here. Y'all get up in here, man. We're gonna wrap this up right quick before this championship game. I'll wrap this up quick. Tech boy, what up, man? What up? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sick as hell. But as y'all got to find out a couple of years ago, some of my very, very, very best roasts come when I'm sick. Remember the Dayton coach roast? Lion, what up, man? Rodimus, what up? What up, man? Science got what up? The Timu Black Panthers to the Beige Panthers. These niggas beige. Stefan, what up, man? Hey, man, the money goes where the money goes, man. What up, Cam? The money goes where the money goes. I know what the play is. Yeah, yeah. Don Lemon go get it too. People are so stupid, man. When I first seen him doing that shit, I'm like, do this dumb nigga not understand? I blame the educational system. First and foremost, I blame the educational system. Did this dumb motherfucker not realize did this dumb motherfucker not realize that's deprivation of them people's civil rights? What a fucking moron. Shells, what up, man? KC, what up, man? When I seen that video, the Pink Panther music start playing in my head. Jermaine Taylor, what up? Oh yeah, I got that. I got video of that. I got that clip lying. That how Yellow Plant really said he was gonna shoot at federal agents. Man, he go fuck around and be that nigga go fuck around and look like one of them motherfucking drinks they sell you in Brazil where the top of the coconut is cut off with the umbrellas. That's how that nigga head go look fucking with the Fed. I just want y'all to know, man. I just want y'all to know, man, that y'all do know that the U.S. Marshal Service has a SWAT team, right? Called the U.S. Marshal Service Special Operations Group. Now, if Trump will operate the government correctly and stop doing his sincere impersonation of Martin Van Buren, then he would send the U.S. Marshal Service to protect them ICE agents, people that's used to handling street crime. Oh God, here we go. Right. Yeah. Casey writes, I haven't seen that dude with no active Panthers and Fred Hampton Jr. been visible a lot. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Panthers either way it goes, full disclosure, you know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Panthers either way it goes. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all, man. I don't told y'all on multiple occasions what the Black Panthers really are. It was a op. It was a op. It was a foreign intelligence op, man. It was a foreign intelligence op. You know what? I think that even though they were under the control of a foreign power, I think that instead of taking the heavy-handed approach that they took, they could have charged all of them Black Panthers with a FARA violation, right? You know that, right? They could have charged all of them with a FARA violation. FARA means Foreign Agents Registry Act. And once all they would have to do is take pictures of them, and use their own manifesto against them, saying that we are young Marxist trained men and women, black men and women, right? Caught a couple of people walking in and out of the Comintern, a few wiretaps. And they would have had them. I mean, it's a process crime, but they still would have all been in the fair joint. Failure to register as a foreign agent is just a process crime. I think it's the max you can get for it is 5 years, but at least it would take away the claim of them being political prisoners. It would take that shit away. Why was the city behind them like that? Because of Fred Hampton being charismatic. That's all. Because of Fred Hampton being charismatic. People get taken in by shit like that. People get took in by shit like that all the time. It is what it is. Y'all know why I'm slow dragging, right? I'm waiting for a leftist troll, but I guess ain't no leftist trolls coming through, so I can go ahead and start sharing these videos, man. No, I'm not logging in. KC asked, what was the actual agenda? The actual agenda was to destabilize the internal security of the United States. That was the actual agenda. That's what the agenda was. And that's something that the Soviet Union have been working at since W.E.B. Du Bois visited them. They realized that they could use niggas as a cat's paw. Don't make me go into my anti-communist bag, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. We'll be all week with this shit. We'll be all week with this. Fair use. Fair use. Here's the 4 Black Panthers. I don't know what the hell they supposed to be doing.
I don't even know what she said, cause she formed. It's formed. And she got it done. Like the way she formed. And she gon' perform it. Look the same in morning. She don't stop, keep going. I don't even know what she said, but this what I hear in my head.
Il n'est pas fou, il aime ses goûts, il la voit partout, il attend debout, une rose à la main, non, quand rien ne le tient. Dans ses love stories, dans ses
Okay, I really do get I make in a day. What they make.
What is that supposed to do? I know damn well that this is not meant to intimidate federal agents. I know that's not what they goal is. It couldn't be. It couldn't be. It couldn't be. It couldn't be. And that's the funny thing, man. See, KC Rice, black people immediately said we ain't fighting no ICE. We not fighting ICE because we don't have a reason to. They not messing with niggas. You know how many times I don't been in the city and walk right past ICE, and they're like, hey, what's up? I had a Bears jacket on one time, and that's where I got that witchcraft line from with Caleb Williams. I had a Bears jacket on, and the ICE agent was like, you know what, man, I got to give it to you. He was like, I'm a Redskins fan, but he was like, he said if this was the 15th century, they would charge Caleb Williams with witchcraft for some of those throws. And I started laughing. It kept going. They know niggas when they see them. They know niggas when they see them. The same way, and I be trying to tell y'all, man, y'all haven't seen mass deportation. I don't know how many times I got to scream that shit from the mountaintops. Y'all haven't seen real mass deportation. Y'all haven't. I remember when I was a kid, when there wasn't no ICE, when they used to have INS. INS would jump out that motherfucking Dodge Diplomat and yoke a Mexican motherfucker up quick. And even back then, wasn't no racial profiling. They get target packages. They know exactly who they looking for. They know exactly who they looking for. If you a Generation X nigga, you remember the INS, the Immigration and Naturalization Service. They used to pull up in them Dodge Diplomats with the big fat tires, jump the curb and everything. Get on the ground. Now, that was mass deportation right there, G. That was mass deportation. And again, wasn't no profiling. They used to have a clipboard with like pieces of paper with motherfuckers' faces and names and shit and where they live at on there. It's a target package. They knew who they was coming to get, just like they do now. Oh, they're profiling. No, the fuck they not. We live in a multiracial country. What is profiling? You gonna be spinning your wheels. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, science guy. ICE knows the difference between FBA and non-FBA. I don't give a fuck what type of Nike shit you put on. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you got the new Ralph Lauren. And by the way, did y'all see that new Ralph Lauren shit? God damn. He must have hired some niggas. The new runway show they just did, fire. I don't care what you wearing. They know that you're not a nigga if you're not a nigga. They know. Doug Dissident writes, are those some studs in the bizarro version of the Black Panther Party? They sure are. Studs for justice. But it was some studs. It was some studs in that shit back then. It was some bulldaggers in the Black Panthers back then. Shit.
On me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here.
An unarmed white woman was killed by ICE. Why is this black people's problem? An unarmed white woman was killed by ICE. Malik, thanks for the cash app. Don't let that brother be alone. An unarmed white woman right? Now, I'm finna fuck y'all head up. Y'all see how he look right here? Y'all see how he look right here? Look at his hair texture. Look at his hair texture. I want y'all to pay close attention to this man's hair texture. This Paul Bird song. Pay attention to his hair texture. Look how his hair look right there. Right? Look how his hair look. Y'all don't watch this.
Fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them.
And them police know that they agents and they letting them do that. Them police know that they agents and they letting them do that. If you or I walked outside like that, they'll drive on us immediately. Thank you, Master Splinter. Meanwhile, black kids can't read. Y'all doing all this over a white woman. Where's y'all literacy program for black boys? Why y'all not building community centers? Why y'all not trying to get some baseball fields ready for the spring and some uniforms? That'd be more useful than this shit that y'all doing. This is pointless. A white woman. Y'all doing this over a white woman.
Needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people.
Don't y'all? I mean, I always thought that this is the same party that talk about white privilege and shit. Ain't this white privilege? Because it sure look like it. It sure look like white privilege. Yeah, the original Black Panthers was communist plants. The original Black Panthers was. I think that the U.S. government didn't want to set off. Not only was the Democrats in power and attempting to commingle themselves with elements of the Communist Party, but even the Republicans really didn't want to open their can of worms by just openly admitting that, hey, these guys are foreign agents, because then that might touch off a racial scare and a race war. I'm dead serious. Looking at it in retrospect, that's the only logical conclusion that I can come up with, is that they didn't want blackness associated with communism and touch off a fucking race war. Because, you had a serious anti-communist vibe in the 60s and 70s and shit among most Americans. But the sad part about it is that now black people have been gradually socialized as communists. A lot of people think that communism is part of black identity, which is absolutely fucking nuts. They'll say shit about how has capitalism ever helped black people? Dumbass nigga. Capitalism helped black people when we had all of our own shit. We was doing just fine. Or do y'all historically illiterate niggas now remember when black people had their own bus lines, and even white people was taking them bus lines because they was more punctual? They got to work on time with them bus lines. That's capitalism. You're offering a superior good, a service, and people are buying it. That's capitalism. Black people had their own bus services, own trash services, all of that shit. We was doing just fine. That's an example of capitalism working out for black people in a major way.
People standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public is going to be dissatisfied.
A semi-automatic shotgun, huh? Only in close quarters is they gonna do anything for you, Paul. I don't know how much you know about weapons. You in the city, you'll be better off getting a short body AR than a fucking semi-automatic shotgun. You just rocking that shit because it look big. Because you a clown.
With their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies, that makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher, you meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people.
No power to the pig.
This nigga is a fucking clown. This nigga's a fucking clown. This is incredible. Michael Grillo writes, there's a reason you've been finding yourselves on the same side of the fight with the Rainbow Tribe. The I can't read what that says in the tiny hat. Yeah, because it's all a psyop. It's all a fucking psyop. It's all bullshit. This is how easily niggas are manipulated. But not this time. This shit ain't working. Not this time.
All power to the people. Chairman Paul Burton reporting for at the Community Defense Duty. Listen, two things that I need to run by you. Thing number one is, a lot of people are saying that we should not stand up against ICE because we're standing for people that aren't.
I want y'all to pay close attention in all of these videos to his hair texture. I know it might sound crazy. I want y'all to pay attention to his hair texture. Look at the temple of the hair on around his temples and the side of his head. Yeah, you're right, Quiet Storm. That's why I say that's only good in close quarters. You know, if you're breaching a building or something. Quiet Storm writes, that shotgun is not effective outside of 10 yards. When they have ARs and rifles that fire hundreds of yards, he wouldn't be able to get a round off before he got a red dot locked in. Yeah, he's a clown. That's why. He's a fucking clown. I'm going to say this again. Pay close attention to his hair texture. Pay close attention to his hair texture.
Us and Black Panthers only stand for black people. That is a lie. Huey P. Newton said that we are internationalists and we stand with all oppressed people no matter what color they are. That's the founder of the Black Panther Party that said that. So everybody who's running around talking about Black Panthers don't stand up for people other than black people don't know a damn thing about the Black Panther Party. That's thing number one. Thing number two, the Black Panther Party created something called the Rainbow Coalition, which is a
Brother Zeke, thanks for the cash app. Don't let that brother be alone.
Coalition of Hispanics, Asians, whites, and blacks from all over the world working together to fight oppression. Again, the Black Panthers stood with the Mexicans, stood with the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans, stood with the
and they was fucking clowns. And they was motherfucking clowns. They stood with the Mexicans, right? What's that Mexican leader that said, I'm not interested in the black man's struggles? Right? Here we go. Felix Tijerina, the Mexican American president of LULAC, a labor union, said, let the Negro fight his own battles. His problems are not mine. I don't want to ally with him. He said that in the 50s. He said that in the 50s. So why was the original Black Panthers, when they rebuffed you niggas, that's niggas' problem. Niggas always want to make friends.
Japanese, the Vietnamese, the Black Panthers did a whole campaign to end the Vietnam War because they stood with Vietnam. So for you guys who are talking all of this gibberish about, oh, you guys aren't following traditions of the original, who do you think our leaders are? Aaron Dixon is an original Black Panther, right? Aaron Dixon is an original Black Panther who walked with Huey Newton. That's our leadership. And Billy Che Brooks, that was Fred Hampton's right-hand man. So you guys sound stupid, to be honest. You sound like you don't really know what you're talking about. Doing a lot of hooting and hollering and don't really know what you're talking about. If you watch Huey Newton's speech, he specifically says, we are not black nationalists. We are internationalists. And we stand with all oppressed people across the globe.
Right about that, Tech Boy. Right about that. Yep, black people have a serious outsider validation problem. Yep. These other people don't give a fuck about you. You the only fucking ethnicity of people where every other type of people got their own special racial slur just for you. Nobody else goes through that but you. But you think motherfuckers is your friends.
No matter what your ethnicity is. Come on, man. Y'all don't know what you talking about. You telling us what we're supposed to be doing as Black Panthers, and you don't know the first thing about a Black Panther. All power to the people, though. All power to the people. Chairman Paul Birdsong reporting for at the Community Defense Duty. Listen,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Everyone say hi to Paul. Before he was cosplaying as a Black Panther, he wanted to be a rapper.
We got down in the rain, strapped, blocking up. Thunder, yeah. Hey yo, your gun clean cause you don't actually use it. No signs of use, that's a prop, not a tool. Got the look of a diva, dog got it.
Look right there. Look on this album cover next to Snoop. Notice how much different the hair texture is right there. Please don't tell me that this nigga got a curly perm to cosplay a nigga. Please don't tell me that. Please.
Oh, now follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind. But we just trying to have fun. It don't matter what you claim. It don't matter where you from. Ribs on the grill, old schools in the parking lot, no squabbles in.
Please don't tell me that.
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Everyone say hi to Paul. Before he was cosplaying as a Black Panther, he wanted to be a rapper.
We got down in the rain, strapped, blocking up. Thunder, yeah. Hey yo, your gun clean cause you don't actually use it. No signs of use, that's a prop, not a tool. Got the look of a diva, dog got it all, now follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind. But
this shit,
we just trying to have fun. It don't matter what you claim, it don't matter where you from. Ribs on the grill, old schools in the park.
This nigga damn nail some Silk the Shocker shit on everything. This nigga on some Silk the Shocker shit. Straight up. Wait a minute. Let me go get another one of this nigga's videos because this shit is crazy. Oh shit. I think this nigga actually got. I bullshit you not. I think this nigga actually got a motherfucking curly perm to try to make it look like he got an afro. Because it's a picture of him with a red t-shirt on floating around where he looked like a fucking Mexican. Let me go find this shit and send it to myself. He looked like a Mexican. Nah, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. I thought I had sent this shit to myself already. Get rid of some of these tabs. All right. All right. Watch this. I'm finna fuck y'all head straight up. I'm finna fuck y'all whole understanding up. I'm finna fuck y'all whole understanding up with this right here. Straight up. Notice the difference in this man's hair texture right here. How black do he look right here? This nigga look like a Mexican working in a warehouse. Notice the difference in hair texture. Notice the difference in hair texture. This nigga got a fucking curly perm. This nigga got a fucking curly perm to cosplay a nigga. Don't nobody find this shit odd. Lucy, what's up, honey? Don't nobody find this shit odd. How are you a nigga in one clip and in the other clip, your ass look like a Mexican working at a warehouse? He look like he finna wrap some pallets up. What's going on here, man? This shit is crazy. Wait a minute. See, I gotta take y'all back through it, man. I gotta take y'all back through it. I gotta take y'all back through it, man. Notice the difference in hair texture from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. It even looked like this nigga bleached his skin a little bit so he'll look more like a light-skinned black man. Notice the hair texture and skin color from here to here, from here to here. What the fuck is going on right here, man? What's going on? What is this? What's good? What the fuck is this shit? I know I'm not the only one to see this shit. I could just do this all day. Just toggle back in between these pictures of this motherfucking crisis actor right here. Now that we've handled the who, let's get to the why. They are doing this because to a lot of gullible niggas, the Black Panthers are an emotionally evocative image. The leather jackets, the berets, the girls with the afros, you know what I'm saying? It's emotionally evocative to niggas, and they knew this. And they knew this. The leftists are jacking up a half-court shot with 3 seconds left with this bullshit. This is a Hail Mary. It's a shock to their system that they can't involve niggas in their shenanigans this time. It's a shock to their system that niggas are delineating. Right? They don't know how to cope with that. The white liberals don't know how to cope with it. The tellers don't know how to cope with it. The pro-blacks don't know how to cope with it. The boule niggas don't know how to cope with it. It's a shock to these motherfuckers. Thank God for delineation. Otherwise, we'd be sitting here looking like bobbleheads tricked by this motherfucking agent ass nigga. From here to here. From here to here. From here to here. Thank God niggas is delineating. Yeah, the streets is dead. Lion said there aren't enough people going to prison. That's why they put that plan out there. Yeah, the streets is dead. Niggas talking about wearing quarter zips and button-down shirts and drinking matchas right now. Niggas ain't trying to run out here and rob nobody or be a shooting and impress a bitch no more. Niggas ain't on that no more. That's that 2013 ass shit. Yeah, you right about that, science guy. The Democrats are crashing out. They trying everything to get us involved. The Democrat shields are crashing out as well. Yep. Yep. You would think, and thank you for saying this, Rodimus. Rodimus Rice, science got everything but giving us something tangible. They refuse to accept their old tricks didn't work and it's quid pro quo finally. Hey, but they not finna give you nothing tangible. They not finna give you nothing tangible. They not ever finna give you nothing tangible. Because y'all got to realize something. Ever since 1842, the modus operandi of the Democratic Party has been to leverage themselves by standing on the shoulders of black people, whether it be through slavery or whether it be through tricking black people into communism. They still have basically the same mechanism, right? And so because they got the same motherfucking mechanism and they not ever going to change, why would they give you anything tangible? Why would they empower you? Because then they wouldn't have power anymore. See, as much shit as motherfuckers talk about Republicans, most of the Republicans, they want black motherfuckers to get off the streets. They want black motherfuckers to have their own business and shit. I notice I said half. They want that shit. Because they feel like, well, if once they have a stake in the society and stop following these victimology politics and identity politics, then our job won't be so hard. But the Democrats, they don't want you to have shit. Because if you have anything, well, now you're equal with them. Now you're equal with them and they can't leverage their power. Everything you see around you, if you live in a major city, everything you see around you is based off of this paradigm of leveraging power against black people. Everything you see around you, the gangs, the crime, the drugs, everything. They let this crime go unchecked. They let this crime go unabated. And the reason they do that is because it drives down real estate prices for when they want to come in and take over and gentrify. That's why they let things be the way they are in Chicago. Because 20 years down the line, all of these hoods where niggas be shooting at each other at is going to be nice and gentrified with loft spaces, townhomes, and apartments. Watch. And AI data centers. Watch. And guess what? When they sell all them rich developments and people come in and gentrify and they make their money, those people are big Democratic donors. That's where the money come from. See, the money come from fucking you, but the only thing they want from you is votes. The only thing they want from you is votes and carrying their motherfucking water politically. Other than that, they don't want shit. They not finna try to help you. They not. They not finna try to help you. But when you think of how desperate this was, how craven this was, right? When you think about that, right? I want y'all to really think about something. And this is actually an ominous omen when you think about it. This is a very ominous omen right here. Of course, we can laugh about it. You know, we can be glad that black people are becoming more fucking politically savvy. And we see what's going on. We see the bullshit. But then you got to really think about it on this level now. If they see that this desperate shit didn't work, what crazy shit are they gonna do next? What crazy shit they go do next? They gonna have some people dressed up as ICE agents and whoop on some little niggas coming from school. They gonna have somebody dressed up as ICE agent, as an ICE agent, blast a pregnant black woman. What are they gonna do next? That's my only question. What's the next play? Because this shit is this. I don't know how they thought this was gonna work. I don't know how the fuck they thought this was gonna work. I don't know how the fuck they thought this was gonna work. Science got rights. They might try to pull another fake deletion of someone black, and it's gonna be more egregious footage. I don't know. That play is kind of stale now. After the Sonya Massey shit, man, motherfuckers ain't going for that shit no more. That play is that shit is getting stale. Straight up. The police involved shooting of an unarmed black person. That shit is getting stale at this point, bro. That shit is getting stale. The timing is getting stale. It's always in the summertime when it's about to be an election. They never thought niggas would catch on though. They never thought niggas would catch on. Nope. They don't went to the well so many times that they can't believe that the fucking well is dry. Saul, what up, man? They can't believe the well is dry, man. This shit. Yeah, man. But it's the from here to here. This nigga got a curly perm to cosplay a black person. This is some lame, desperate ass shit. This nigga sitting there looking like he dressed up as a Black Panther. You know what this nigga look like? You know what this Alvin from the Cosby Show ass nigga look like? This nigga look like a mixed nigga at your job that dressed up as a Black Panther for Halloween. That's what he looked like. No real shit. This nigga look like it's always like in the office, it's always a mixed nigga that's like dying to get in touch with his blackness. That's what this nigga look like, the rich nigga at your office that decided to be a Black Panther on Halloween. With all the buttons and shit. Yeah, Sandra's husband. Yeah. No, not Morris Day. Sandra's husband, Alvin, yeah. That's what this nigga look like, man. That's what this nigga look like. I worked with a nigga like him before, right? This nigga put some makeup on his face and came to work as Jackie Robinson. And I was like, man, why you ain't be Roy Campanella? And he was like, who was that? I said, that was Jackie Robinson's light-skinned teammate, bro. Why you ain't be him instead of like damn near putting yourself in blackface? He was like, oh man, I guess I need to learn more about baseball. I just walked away like, this nigga's a clown. You had a whole light-skinned nigga that you could have just, all you need to do is put the jersey on and the baseball pants and the hat and the fucking chest protector and the shin guards. That's all you had to do. But this nigga paint his whole motherfucking neck, all of this shit. I was like, this nigga done lost his fucking mind. And then the white people at work, they was uncomfortable as fuck because even a white person was like, hey, Terry, does that count as blackface? I said, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, Tom, man. You know, I don't know what he was thinking, man. I don't know what he was thinking, man. Quiet Storm, thanks for the rubber rant, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what he was thinking, Todd. The white people was uncomfortable. They was real uncomfortable. I don't blame them either. I don't blame them. David Lee says, got into a random Mexican this morning and that they all need to go. Well, if it was at work, just call ICE. I wish if I was at work, I wish a Mexican motherfucker would talk to me crazy. I'm going right in the bathroom, 1-800 DHS ICE. Straight up. The first time, shit, bullshit you not. You know, I'm real motherfucking disappointed that didn't know leftist trolls show up. I just knew that one of them was gonna show up. I changed the title to Beta Men and everything. God damn. But this motherfucking nigga right here needs to give this shit up. Now, when they do this troop surge to Minnesota, notice that he in Philadelphia. I bet you he not gonna go to Minnesota. I bet you he not gonna go to Minnesota. Bet you he ain't going to Minnesota. I see a Fed case in this nigga's future. Straight up. Revelator, thanks for the cash app. Don't let that brother be alone. Straight up. I see a Fed case in this goofy nigga's future. I do. I thought they had a hotline. Rodimus writes, Tito, I tried to do that on the ICE website and I can't find a way to do it anonymously. They ask for your name and address to go forward. I thought they had a hotline too. Yeah, I thought they had a hotline too. Okay. All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the college championship game because that's definitely what I'm finna go watch.